Hi, welcome to an allotment update from Healy Mearsbrook allotment site on the banks of the ever increasingly wide Mearsbrook River. This relates to what I'm going to be telling you a little bit about my plot in a minute. So yeah, welcome to 2024. Oh, I can't believe it. 2024, eh? Okay, so here we go. So this is what my plot looks like in the middle of winter. You can see all the hedges are died. But the grass is really green. It's the first year I've been on here that the grass has stayed green because I haven't been on here too much. Right, so we'll start around here. First bit of repair I need to do in the new year is I need to repair this fence. It's bowing. We've had a lot of heavy wind. So I'll be telling you a little bit about my plans for this plot. Let's just find the right sunshine, the right angle of sun so I can talk. Right, so I think as I said in the previous update in October, this is going to be lawn and I've put a cherry tree in here. I'll be moving these soft fruit bushes. That's a red currant, a couple of autumn raspberries. I'm going to be increasing the size of that bed to include where the lavenders are. So I'll be taking up the middle brick path, taking up the lavenders and putting two raised beds going parallel to the fence rather than perpendicular to the fence. And one of them I will put pigeon net up so I can put my soft fruit in there. So that's how that's going to look. So at the moment I have some very sad looking purple sprouting. Unfortunately the pigeons got to it, so I've netted it up properly hopefully, and I'll be getting some purple sprouting. So this bed I deliberately planted the garlics and onions on either side so that I could open up the middle and have a path down there for the two beds, which are going to be raised, which will make help with the drainage because this is a really waterlogged plot. And a big problem with this plot, because I did dig probably about 2 skips worth of plastic and rubble and just general waste out of it when I first got it, and I thought that would help with the drainage, but it's a very silty soil. We're right next to the Mearsbrook River, and I think the polytunnel has really stopped the flow of the water, because I've dug down about 2 foot to bury the sheet, and it's really squelchy, and that's really not good. It's not good to walk on it, and it's not good for the plants for it to be this wet. So my plan is to take the cover off the polytunnel. I was going to reskin it using other materials, but it worked out that it was going to be about £500 to do so. I can't afford that at the moment, so I'll be keeping the frame up. I'll be taking the plastic off to increase the drainage. I'll be digging up a nice big trench along here, filling it with manure once the plastic's been taken off, and I'll be using that as a big climbing frame for beans, peas, sweet peas, all sorts of other climbing vegetables and flowers, and I'd also love to try and put some pumpkins on there. So I'll be taking this bed out here and moving these perennials. I'm very happy with this bit here. This bit works really well. I've cut down the hops. You can see some stalks still here, and I will be saving some of the hop root, but I don't want it there again because it's really damaging. It's too vigorous. It's a wild hops and it's way too vigorous, and I don't really use it. I'm not a brewer. So can you see up there, it's really damaged the PVC corrugated sheeting, and in strong storms bits shear off, so at some point I'm going to have to re-cover that, but I think what I might do is try and cover it with some ply and some roofing felt, just to make it more robust, and I'll probably put in a couple more strengthening poles as well, because it'll be heavier. The plywood is going to be heavier. Right, so sorry about that. So, oh, you can hear the squelchy. I don't know if you can hear that. So the GM's coming back. This is it's called bedding plant. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really lovely. The bergamot. You can see the little shoots in there. Wallflower. I think I'll probably have to move that because that's going to get quite big. The fennel's coming back. Let's see, so I've covered this corner here. I still want to take this fence out. Oh, squelch, squelch. I want to take this fence out at some point before things start growing in April, just to help wildlife get in, because I've got a big problem with rats. So I'd really like foxes and other creatures to come in more easily to my plot and catch them. I've got lots of water butts there that I've been finding. I'll put them up at some point. Let's see, along here, squelch, squelch, squelch. So this is what's happening in my polytunnel at the moment. I moved a lot of plants from the hurdle, the kind of hurdle hedge thing bed, the raised bed there that I did with hurdle hedging. And I popped them in here probably only a couple of weeks ago, so I reckon in a couple of weeks I'll be able to get some nice salad and maybe some chard, and that's going to be nice. So this cardboard here that I've been saving is all for the new raised beds. You can see that there. And there's loads of timber there that I'll be using for the raised beds. Right, I paused it there because I've got a bit of a coughing and spluttering. Right, so I trimmed all my lavender bushes yesterday, which felt like a good thing to do on Old Year's Day. I did lots of clearing yesterday. It left lots of seed heads for the birds and the creatures. Alright, so let me quickly tell you what's going to be happening a bit more in my poly. So I'll be taking the polythene off. I'll be putting a bit of pigeon net over it for climbers. I'll be taking up these slabs and sowing grass seed in there. I think I'll be using those windows there to make a nice big cold frame, because I really do need something to protect more tender plants and to bring seedlings on. So that's what's going to happen in here. I'm really excited about that. But obviously I'm not going to take the cover off until it's safe for those plants to be out. Still not sure what to do in this corner. I found a mock orange on an old allotment, so I might pop that in there to have a bit of a different hedge in the corner there, something a little bit different. That's a wild rose, so I think they'll go quite well together. All this along here is sticks I've been saving, so they'll be going in the bottom of my raised beds, and I'll jump all over them to break them up and try not break my neck at the same time. Most of the berries are off the holly. It's a really, really good food source for the birds. I really love this holly. And you can see these are some snowdrops coming up. Big bunch of snowdrops. I should have divided them, I suppose. And those are daffodils coming up. You see? So they should be up in a couple of months. So that's how my allotment looks on New Year's Day 2024. I'll keep you posted on any developments. But yeah, it's really exciting to have an allotment and to be able to plan and dream and yeah, try and learn skills and develop skills. Yeah, it's a really, really positive thing to do. Thank you very much for watching and happy 2024.